Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're in Ashland Memorial Gardens, and I had some wanting to see the Flatstone, so I'm going to do some of this cemetery. I won't be able to do it all because it is a humongous place, and there's a lot of Flatstones. I mean, everything you see around here is another garden. Way over there, way down there past that building way down there is another. I mean, this is all gardens down through here. Way over here is another row of it, and even on over, way over to that building over there is all still part of the one cemetery. So I'm not going to be able to cover it all, but I will do a couple good videos of it just to show you different parts of it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. And it is a beautiful cemetery. See, there's even way back here behind me, some of it. So we're just going to start right here, and this is Kleinsmith or something like that. I'm going to have to try to see if I can get this thing to adjust. Kleinsmith, Dr. J. Ray, 1907 to 1996, and Christina, 1905 to 1998. Next we have Gibbs on this one. And it's going to be Lola, 1922 to 1985, and it's going to be Ted, 1911 to 1996. All right. Then we have Thompson on this one, right here, and it's going to be Helen, 1922 to 2006, and Robert, 1919 to 1996. He was a World War II veteran, and so was she. So there's two World War II veterans. All right. Then we have Briggs on this one. We have Briggs. We have Linda S. at 1946 to, and Charles, 1940 to 2009. He was in the U.S. Army in Vietnam. All right. Then we have Buzzard, I think it says. We have George, 1929 to 2004. And then we have Valina, I think it's something like that, 1926 to 1991. Then we have Irene Helen, and I have no idea what that last name is, but she's a loving mother, April 28, 1935. Then we have Thomas Joseph, that last name. He was in the Marine Corps in Korea, right here, November the 4th, 1929 to July the 4th, 2011. Then we have Van Meter, or Van Meter, I guess, is how you pronounce it. We have Constantine, 1931 to 2011, and Jerry, 1929 to 2002. He's got a semi on his. He might have been a truck driver. Never know. All right. Now we're up to our next row, and they are mowing. And I see the dude walking around with a blower, but I guess he missed this part. Anyways, this is Swinehart. I almost said Sweetheart, but they were sweethearts, evidently. We got Helen, 1916 to 2008. And we got Howard F., 1914 to 2001 on this stone right here. Then we have Larry Raymond Gibbs on this one, 10/2/49 to 1/1/95. He's in God's loving care. Then we have this one, and I don't know their last name either. But anyways, Henry, he was in the U.S. Air Force at Vietnam, July the 15th, 1937 to May the 16th, 2000. Then we have Sarah, that same last name. I don't know how you pronounce it, guys. Anyways, it's Sarah, December the 23rd, 1939. She's a loving wife and grandmother. Oh, this is a nice one. It would have been prettier if you could see it better. This one's pretty cool, guys. Look at this one. If we can get it past the dirt, the leaves and the grass. 1929 to 2018 on Leon. And then Iffy Lee, 1936. Her side's different than his. Look at that, how nice it is. And her last name is Uslan. There's a picture of them, if I can get it to work low enough. Right there, guys. I hope you can see it. Right in there. All right. Then we have Michael Lee Thompson on this one, right here. Michael Lee right here. And he is February the 8th, 1959 to May the 14th, 1976. Then we have Enda M. Shuttler, 1921 to 1989. Then you have Shuttler again on this one. You have Shuttler, and it's November the 27th, 1960 to August 16th, 2015. And this is a gift from God to Ronald E. Shelton. Right here. He's a little angel. That is a beautiful stone with the angels up on it. Right there. Get this thing quit moving around long enough. Beautiful stone. It seems like they're all a little different. That's pretty cool. Then we have this one. And I like the vase being up in the middle of it where you can just pull it out and put the flowers in. Anyways, this is Anthony H. Shamug or something like that. July the 11th, 1944 to September 29th, 1997. Then we have a We have a beloved brother, Frank F. Baker, 1959 to 1976 on this one. Then we have Catherine H. Baker on this one, August 27th, 1936 to May the 16th, 1998. Then we have Mr. Hall here. He was a captain in the U.S. Army in Korea. Right there. There he is, guys. And they got some neat looking flowers. Looks like they've been recently put in. Very cool. We always like to see new flowers. And cemetery is well taken care of. Marilyn G. Hall, beloved wife, July 23rd, 1933 to January 31st, 2023. Ooh, don't like that year any. But this is something new anyway, so don't really matter on these. This is Phyllis J. Sparky, 1949 to 2023 on Sparky here. Then we got Jeremy Paul Perry. They must like coffee. You got February the 13th, 1988 to February the 10th, 2018. Gone but not forgotten. Jerry Paul Perry. Well, that statement sometimes is few and far between. Ernest H. Harris, January 24th, 1931 to March the 2nd, 2004 on that one. Here's one that's a little different. We've not had none of this long ways like this. Let me back it up right there where you guys can see it a little better. This is Briggs Larry, July the 2nd, 1959. Matilda L, September the 8th, 1953 to October the 20th, 2021. Wow. Then we have see what we got right here. We got what, Meeg, or something like that. We have Ruth, 12/28/1929 to 2/12/2009. Then we got Woodrow, 8/26/1925 to 10/1/2012. Then we have Anderson on this one. Right here we have Anderson. Right here, Anderson. It's going to be Eldon, 1935 to 2005. And Melvira, or something like that, 1935 to 2022. And they're together forever. They are together forever. Then we have Stanley C. Hall on this one. 10/27/1950 to 10/16/2008. We have Barney or Burley Hall. He was a sergeant in the U.S. Army on this one. June the 3rd, 1963 to July the 3rd, 1984. Then we have Nora Ellen Hall on this one, right here. And Miss Hall is from 1904 to 1983, is what it says. Then we have Bernice Hall. She's a beloved wife on this one. April the 20th, 1932 to May 22nd, 2010. Then we have Clyde. He was in the U.S. Army in World War II, 1927 to 1976 on that one, guys. Then we have Shank. We have Sally, 1941 to 2018. And then we have Gerald, 1935 on Mr. Gerald. We'll do half the base garden, then we'll move somewhere else, guys. Then we got Miller, Eugene, 1937, and Philip, 1940. Good looking stone right there, guys. These are pretty stones. I like the bronze ones. I just don't like all flat though myself, but these are pretty cool. This is Rosetta Howe, 1948, and Wilford, 1943 to 2015 on this one. Then we have Winland. We have Roy, 1938 2015. Wonderful Dad, Papa, and Grandpa, Romans 6:23. Then you have Ida, 1942. She's a wonderful mom, a Gigi, and a grandmother. And there's a picture of them right there, guys. Very beautiful stone right here. Or they call these markers, I'm assuming, since they're not really a stone. There's a stone underneath them, though. You know what I mean? Oh, this one's cool. This is an older one here, guys. This is one of the older ones. See the older type? Ain't that cool? See that one right there? This is James E. Yerbro Jr., 1947 to 1973. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lay down in green pastures. He leadeth me to beside the still waters. He restores my soul. There it is, guys. Although I messed up. I know it, but it's just trying to hold the phone and read it and get this thing to level out. Then we got Fleas, or Fleasel, or something like that. Got Sandra, 1950 to January the 16th, 2019. Then you got Keith C., July the 20th, 1949 to March the 2nd, 2010. Then you got this one, you can't see it all for the grass, hardly. This is Robert E. Parks, June the 10th, 1928 to March 19th, 1999. All right. Then you have Goop. You have Margaret, 1911 to 2003. And you have J. Floyd, 1909 to 1979 on that one right there, guys. On that one. Then you have a veteran here, Charles F. Gulp, or Culp. He was a SP5 in the U.S. Army in Vietnam, October the 23rd to July the 4th, 2011. Then you got Sandra L. She's a loving mother, April the 10th, 1951 on her. And I don't know what this thing's trying to do, but I wish they'd get done with it. Alright. Then we have Jewel W. Wagler. He was an AC-1 in the U.S. Air Force in Korea, January the 30th, 1935 to June the 9th, 1998. He's a loving husband and a father. Then you got Carrie E. Wagler. She was a beloved wife and mother, November the 6th, 1941 to August 1st, 2012. Then you got Webb. Right here on this one, you got Webb. This thing will turn around and get to it. You got Shirley A. Webb, 1941 to whoop. And you got Terry L., 1956 to 2014. Then you got, what, Rinsler? I believe it's Rinsler. You got Lavella, 1928 to 2008. And then you got Jake, 1918 to 2001. Those got pretty flowers. See the flowers? It's good coming here. I get to see flowers. Woohoo! All right. Then we got Hall. On this one, we got Magaline, or Magagale, or something like that. 1928, 2013. Then we have Blanche, 1925 to 1998. Together, Hall, forever. They're together forever. Then we got Crabs. We got Crabs, not Crabbins, Crabs. Linda Sue, 1946 to 2020. And Egger, oh, stop it. Stay around where I can see Egger. 1939. It's because I'm tilting it down, guys. I'm having to tilt it down to get it to get on them, and that's why it does. All right. Well, we might as well get these three. We'll do a little more in this garden, then we'll move to another garden. That way you get a different feel of the names. Then we have, I don't know what this one is at all. I can't pronounce that one. Anyways, November the 22nd, 1933 to November the 4th, 2005 on this one right here. Then we have Thomas D. Magaline on this one. October the 3rd, 1952 to May the 1st, 1977. Then you got a bunch of grass on this one. This is minor. Stanford or something like that, best I can see. Looks like August 8th, 1907 to, I'm going to say October the 17th, 1998 on that one right there, guys. Then we got Brown on this one. You got John Brown, July the 2nd, 1917 to January the 6th, 2015. We got Irene, February the 10th, 1925 to July the 29th, 2012 on that one. Then we got Dorothy M. Stanfield, June the 16th, 1913 to September the 3rd, 2008. We got in Love and Son, Jerry L. Tanner, July the 27th, 1961 to August the 8th, 2019. Then we got Tanner again. We got Linda, August 21st, 1944 to June the 3rd, 2022. We got Clifford, February 25th, 1941 to December the 5th, 2020 on that one. And then on their behalf, guys, they are mowing and weed eating and blowing off, so it's not like they're not going to do it. He just ain't got to it yet. And this place is well taken care of. All right, this is Hardy. You got Norma. It looks like 1919 to 1991. And you got Theodore. 1914 to 1995. He was in World War II. Then you got Hardy again. You got Loretta, 1940 to 2003. And then you got Theodore, 1937 to 1982. Then you got Doris M. Lockhart, loving sister and aunt, August 21st, 1919 to January the 4th, 1999. On that one right there. All right. And those there was pretty well plain Janes in the stone wise. Let's see if we get any more with some designs. The ones with the designs are the ones that really show up a lot. I got a garden I'm fixing to go to. I think he's got it mowed now. We'll go over there directly and look at that side over there. But we'll do a couple more here, and then we'll move around, guys, to give you a good feel of the place. This is John D. Brown on this one here, 1915 to 1991, and Fern, 1918 to 2012. Then we have Robert Charles Blatt or something like that, 3/27/51 to 12/10/09. And my voice goes in and out, guys, so I'm still pretty sick. But anyways, I'm all right. We'll hang in there. Then we have Schiffner, I think, or Schiffner, or something like that. We have Varela, 1923 to 1995. And then we have Floyd, 1918 to 1982 on this one right here. And that's the reason why I didn't go anywhere much today. So coming over here is because I knew, with my voice and me still being sick in case I needed to go home. So yeah, but this is a big place. Just so far, we just covered this little bit area is all we've done. There's a lot of stones here. Or not stones, markers. And this is Airline M. Wolf, 1928 to 2005 on this one right here. She had new flowers. So here we go. Then we have, on this one we have Andrew M. Lander Sr. He's in God's Loving Care, February 26, 1920 to May the 1st, 1998. Then we got Hope Charity Lander, Safely Home in that Peace Forever, May the 26th, 1921 to April the 9th, 2011 on that one right there, guys. Good looking stone. Or a marker. I don't know why I keep saying stone. It's not a stone, it's a marker. These are markers. When I worked at the cemetery, this is the kind we had. And I'd sit there and I'd call them stones, and they'd get mad at me and say, they're not stones, they're markers. They'd tell me that every time. I'm like, okay, I'll get it. I just don't remember it. But anyways, beautiful place here, guys. And the garden next to us, I think it's mostly military, because about every one of them's got a placard beside it. So that's a military piece right here, and it does have the helmet and the gun hanging up by a cross on the center thing right up there. If you can see it right there, beyond the tree, back this way, right in there. And yeah, I believe that's where mostly the military get buried there. But anyways, here we go. This is Marty, Martha C, 1940 to 2020. And then this is Dawn E, 1942, and their last name is Thompson, and they were married September the 28th, 1963. All right. Then we got Miller again. Right here, we got Miller. He was in World War II. We got Jane C, 1924 to 1982. And then we got Billy Y, 1922 to 2000. See, theirs has got roses on it. Then we got this one. It's going to be, what, Holger? It's going to be Vielma, 1934 to 2019. And it's going to be Robert, 1932 to 2009. He was in World War II as well. Then we got Lillian C. Miller, January 20th, 1927 to December the 6th, 1999 on Miss Miller. Then we got Ronald. He likes motorcycles, evidently. He got a motorcycle on his. He was 1947 to 2006 on his. There he is. We're right there. All right, guys. Let's see what we're up to. We might do 5 more minutes in this garden and move to the next somewhere else. So let's hit a few more here real quick. We got 5 more minutes we can spend in this garden. We do have a new barley here. We won't be landing on it. We'll skip around it. All right, here's our next one. It's going to be Donald R. Hales, I mean. 5/3, 1972 to 9/23, 1996. Then we have, trying to find something that ain't so covered up with grass. Oh, let me get this one right over here. This is a cool looking one. Some of them are long instead of the white, the other way. They're like this. This is a nice one. B. Hannick, loving husband, Kevin C. 1954, loving wife, Nancy. 1949 to 2022. That is a good looking one right there. That's an awesome looking one right there. All right. Then we have Sylvie S. Carharsher or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly. 1934 to 1993 on this one right here. If I can get it to turn around and stay there. Right there, guys. She has newer flowers too, guys. Okay, then here's our next one, guys. It's Sharon K. Martin. Memories will last forever. December the 22nd, 1954 to November the 14th, 2010. I'm Miss Sharon Martin right here. All right. And then we're going to turn this away because we have a new grave. And we want to be respectful. So we're not going to land on a new grave. We would never do that intentionally. All right. Unless we're doing something else besides this. You know what I mean, guys. All right. This is Margaret Felton right here. She's got a Holy Bible on hers. It says loving mother and grandmother, 1923 to 2019. And she's been recently visited. She's got pretty flowers. All right. Then we got a Brown beside her right here. It's going to be John W. Brown the second, 4/29, 1973 to 9/24/92 on that stone right there, or marker right there. And he's got new flowers. All right. Let's go ahead and get this one right here. It's got a bear on it or something. He might have wrestled with bears. We don't ever know. But here it is. It's Brian D. Thompson. He was a beloved son, uncle, and brother. Right here. 1968. He's got a bear on there. Look at that. He might have wrestled with bears, guys. You never know. There it is. And a wolf. He must like wildlife. Pretty cool, some of them. All right, let's check this one out. This one's kind of different, unique. It looks like a dog and a pair of boots on it. And this is Nancy L. Cronbach, 1941 to 2021 on that one right there. Then you got a double right here. This is a cool looking one. Right here. It's Kershire or something like that, right on this one. Right here, if I can get it to stop. Right there. It's going to be Frances Joanne, 1930 to 2022. And it's going to be Donald Eugene, 1930 to 1992 on that one right there. This one ain't got set yet, I don't guess. Or no, that's a mushroom, guys. Look at that weird looking mushroom. I've never seen one grow like that. That's what puck we're at. We're at 34. A and C and B and D. We're right there. That's how they mark it so they know where they're at. All right, guys. In case anybody's never knew that, you find pucks, you'll find markers. Mark them where they're at. It so happens that they mark it that way. All right, here's Young with Thelma, December 1908 to July 1978. Then we have Wilbur, 1916 to May of 1999 on this one right here. We'll get this one more, then we'll end it in this garden, and we'll move to another garden. All right. Then we got this one. It's another Young. It's Patricia Ellen, September the 24th, 1940 to December the 9th, 2018. Then you got Paul David, March 13th, 1940 to November the 8th, 2013. Then we'll get this last one right here beside it, Tanner. We'll do Tanner. This is Tanner right here. It's going to be June 1922 to 1977. It's going to be Ernest, 1912 to 1978. Let's see if there's a picture in there, guys. Oh, there is. There it is, guys. Right there. There it is. All right, that's the Tanners. There it is. You got to see the Tanners. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to end this one. We'll start somewhere else in another garden. I got a place in mind I want to take in and go try, get some over there. This is the military garden I'm talking about. If you look across it, you'll see all the little placards. See them down through there? About every grave has a placard. That's a military one right there. They got the flag in the middle right there, as it should be. Maybe you can see it right there. Although I don't know why they don't have it half-mast. I'm going to ask them. Because that should be at half-mast today. But give me just a minute, guys. Hey, come here, Matt. Hey, come here, Matt. Come here, Matt, buddy. I need you a minute. Will you do me a favor? Hey! Today, 22 years ago, is when 9/11 happened, and the flag should be at half-mast, and that bothers me. Yeah. So give me just a second, guys. Hey! Hey, can you lower that flag? Hey! Hey, dude! Hey! Can you lower that flag to half-mast, please? He's going to check on it, I think. He's putting his booty up. Yeah, I hate to bother you, but today's 9/11. Flags should all be at half-mast. He's going off on his golf cart. I'm sure to take care of it, to lower the flags to half-mast. Today is 22 years that 9/11 happened, and flags should be at half-mast. So let's see what he comes up with. It would be nice to see them lowered. But anyways, guys, we'll find out in the next, I'll let you know what happens. But we're going to end this one. Please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you watching, and peace. I'm out of here.